work this out on it. I still see potential, to be honest.
You're Johnny Sue, back with another video. My hair is a different color, as you can see, but we're not done with it. I have to go back in 2 weeks for highlights because you know I like my hair fried, dyed, and laid to the side. Yeah. I'm trying to, get my blonde back because it's about to be summer and blondes have more fun. Anyways, so today, what do I got for y'all? Power Book 2 came out, so we're gonna discuss the first episode, and I think it came out with a bang. Like, it came out with a bang. We were introduced to a character named Noma. I don't know how I feel about her. Like, I feel like the episode started off like that, and it was just like, who the fuck is this bitch? So we get introduced to Noma, and she watches some guy buy a ring at an auction. Then she follows the guy, and the guy's proposing to his nice girlfriend. Well, she didn't seem too nice actually, but he's proposing to her, and she asked for the ring back. He said no. He kind of did that whole try get buck with her, like, bitch, flee. Like, that's how I took it, and I know that's how she took it because she chopped the girl's hand off to get the ring back, which was excessive. It was excessive and unnecessary. But I mean, he was kind of disrespectful. But I just feel like maybe you could have beat him up. But then she killed them. So she killed the nice little couple that was about to get engaged. She just had a beautiful ring on her hand and just got engaged for like 5 minutes, and you just stole the whole show. Now she in heaven. And that was rude. That was rude. I don't really like people and characters that are rude, to be honest. If we're being honest, like between me and you. Okay. You know what part I thought was funny? So then we go to Effie. Effie's, helping Tyreek clean out his dorm. And she's like, what's that? Because she sees that he's looking at a picture of him and Lauren. Bitch, the love of his life. That's what the fuck it is. You knew that. That's the love of his life. Relax. Relax. Let him mourn for a little bit. Let him mourn. You can suck his dick tomorrow. So no. Shortly after that, we're introduced to Becca. Becca comes in a room with her mom. And Becca is Brayden's sister. And she's going to whatever the fuck the college is, I forget. So we get introduced to her. The mom clearly don't like Tyreek because Brayden got expelled, and that's his right-hand man. And Becca's like, Mom, my brother is a man of his own. Tyreek did not make him do anything. Like, go ahead, Becca. Stand up for the black young man. And I'm just highlighting some, key factors that I thought. So then we switch over to Aunt Mary. Aunt Mary is in the chair in the back, watching, judge shows and shit. She is depressed because Zeke died. That is her son. She done treated her son like her nephew. And the moment he finds out that he's really her son, he dies. So she's depressed, Method Man, I forget his name on there. He's the lawyer. He comes and he's like, hey, you have inherited, the townhouse, the loft or whatever. So she gives it to the Tejada boys, and she's like, yo, y'all can live in there, blah, blah, blah. It wasn't really a smart move on her behalf. Yeah. So they move in there. Then next we see Councilman Tate sticking up for Tyreek, because Tyreek doesn't have a dorm. He had to get out of, the Weston's dorm, Brayden and them, because that's specifically their dorm. He had to get out of it, and now he doesn't have a dorm. And classes start the next day. So Councilman Tate stood up for him like, this is a black man. And I think something that stood out to me is when Councilman Tate said, our justice system doesn't find men innocent. You know that. Because, yeah, it doesn't. Like, that shit sticks with you forever. Like, and that's really, like, sad that people have to go through that, especially people that are really innocent, because we know Tyreek wasn't fucking innocent. But for people that are really innocent, that sucks that they have to go through that. Anyways, that's a little sidetrack, but I just wanted to kind of go over that a little bit. But yeah, Councilman Tate does that. So the little dean had to buck down, and then Tyreek's like, oh, I know you did that for for a fee. I owe you money. Councilman Tate's like, he gave him the wink in the gun. You remember when Carson said that off of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? Can't just give a guy a wink in the gun and not give him a job. He gave him the wink in the gun. So basically, yes, he owes him money. in true Kane fashion, he throws a party because he's fucking stupid, and you know, they're trying to get a new connect. That doesn't work out. Then we switch to Bash. Bash pops back up, and if you remember Bash is the guy that, you know, kind of funded their drug selling app. So he pops up blackmailing Tariq. He also pops up and blackmailing Brayden. And yeah, so he got to be dealt with basically, because he didn't know who he was dealing with. That's what I got out of that. Noma pops up at the penthouse, and we find out who she is. Apparently, she is Mecca's fiance. And Mecca, you was over here trying to get Aunt Mary back, and we was all co-signing for you, like, oh, he might be a good fit. We know he might be a snitch and stuff. He might be a federal informant, but he wants to move to a different island with y'all son. And yeah, he was over here trying to get Aunt Mary back. The whole time he had a fucking Noma, and Noma was crazy as hell. So what the fuck was going to happen to Aunt Mary if she wouldn't have killed him? Luckily, we don't got to deal with that. But I mean, we kind of do because Aunt Mary killed Mecca, if you remember last season. So we do gotta deal with that, because Noma's trying to figure out what happened to her man. She is trying to figure out what happened to her man, the love of her life. She said he would have never gave this ring away. She was real confident with that too. And you know, I'm just kind of confused at how they were together, because Noma called shots. Yeah, she's a shot caller. Thing happened. Noma takes the bag off of Rocky's head. Rocky is one of the people that was working for Mecca. I had to look Rocky the fuck up, because I didn't remember fucking Rocky. Didn't remember her at all. I don't know what the fuck's going on. So bypass that. She ends up killing her. That's that. R.I.P. Rocky. Then we see Diana moving into the room with Becca. Becca is Brayden's sister, and you know, they introduce each other, and she's like, yeah, I won't tell nobody that you're the Tejada sister. And she's like, well, I won't tell nobody that you're Brayden's sister. And she's like, they're like, cool, no beef, no problems. And that was, so we have a new teacher, professor. We have a new professor since, what was her name, Carrie? Since Carrie died, you know, she hung herself. We have a new professor, and the professor is William's wife off of Girlfriends. So I'm interested to see, you know, how that goes, because I wouldn't have thought her of all people playing that role. But yeah, well, we can see where that goes. And we see Sax. Sax is being Sax. He's being grimy per usual. I wish people would stop working with Sax, but Method Man and this is kind of grimy too, so kind of goes hand in hand. So he can't really, you know, birds of a feather flock together. Blanca's back trying to set up the Tejadas. She wants the whole family and Tariq to go down. And we see her talking to the lawyer that Sax is, you know, screwing. And basically, through other conversation, we find out that Mecca's murder was 3 months ago. So this is 3 months later. And we find that out when Sax's girlfriend is talking to Blanca. And they, you know, the Sax's girlfriend says, you know, I might have a witness. We don't know who that witness is yet. So that's that. So then another interesting point before we get to who the witness is, who we find out who that is at the end of the episode. Brayden wants Kane to kill Bash because Bash, you know, is hitting people up for ransom and shit. Not ransom. Bash is hitting people up for extortion. So Brayden's like, yo, Kane, I need you to kill him. So they both meet up and they go to Bash's crib. And then Kane's like, nah, I changed the plans. You gonna kill him, but I'm gonna help you. So they get up there. Boom, Tariq's already there. Tariq fashion, he already fucking killed him. So they're gonna help him, you know, with the body. Another thing I forgot to mention is Aunt Mary. Aunt Mary is depressed. Aunt Mary is sad. She wants to find out who killed her son. So she tells Tariq, like, hey, I need you to find out who killed my son because my bitch ass man ain't finding out who killed my son. You know why? Because your bitch ass man killed your son. Killed your son. You know, that's what happens when you go to jail for so long. You lose your slyness. You lose your quick with your wit, with your step. I don't know what I'm saying, but you lose it. He lost it. So yeah, so she's like, Tariq, I need you to find. So I'm interested to see if Tariq is gonna really find out that, you know, the top Tejada killed Zeke, or if he's gonna like find that out, or if he's gonna think it's somebody else that did it, or if he's gonna use it as blackmail, because you know Tariq loved the blackmail motherfucker. So I'm interested. Anyway, so we get to the witness at the end of the episode. fucking Lauren. So not only did Brayden not kill Lauren and was gonna let her go, Effie didn't kill Lauren either. So I'm interested to see how that fucking went. Like, did she get shot at least? Like, I don't fucking know. But Lauren, because why did you have to switch sides? Why? Anyways, tell me your thoughts, tell me your comments, tell me your predictions in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe. And I'm looking forward to the season. Y'all looking forward to the season? Do y'all watch Power Book 2? Y'all better watch it with me. We can watch it with me. We'll have a watch party. Through phone, through YouTube. Peace.
But we get above and way beyond this. We gon' both get through this, girl, I promise. Girl, I promise. You relax, yeah, babe.